Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. Today we're going to be continuing the Eden streak. We are at 14 wins in a row. Let's go for 15. Eden, hard, 14. Let's go. Yoink. Alright, what we got today then? Okay, so we've got 2 hearts, we've got homing tears, we've got penetrating tears as well. Looks like we've got some little trousers on because of the items that we got. Interesting. And we also have this trinket, which will heal when we open locked things, I think? I can't really remember. V8KX 7XB6 is our seed for today. What we got in here? Unicorn horn, okay. Okay, I'm more interested in this if I'm being completely honest. But hey ho, that's that. So yeah, I've been, I haven't recorded one of these videos in a short while. I'm still waiting for internet. Today's the 14th of July, I think. So that's the thing. And yeah, still don't have internet. I'm losing the will to live without this internet. It is very miserable, but you know, I'm doing what I can. It's not like I've got nothing at all, but it's more like I don't have internet that's like limitless. You know, I can't live stream or I can't upload videos or anything like that. I could do shorts, probably, and you'll probably have seen a couple of shorts during my long break. But yeah, it's just a bit disappointing not having internet. It's an XL floor as well. I didn't even realise that, but yeah, we've got an XL floor, which is interesting. That means we do miss out on a shop. However, we might have enough money for this shop, so we should be alright. But yeah, it's just a little bit miserable. I'm a bit fed up. I just want some internet, you know. It's just very complicated, the whole setup, because they have to dig a hole, but because there's no path on the other side of the road where they won't dig a hole, they're gonna have to close the entire lane off, which is, you know, great. It's brilliant. It means there's gonna have to be more effort involved. So that's always fun. I think I prefer the Child's Heart, honestly. I think I prefer that. It just makes more heart drops spawn. Like that, for example. Which means we could very well use like a sack room or something. But yeah, also in my time off of like making content and stuff, again another example, I've kind of been working out the direction I want to take this channel in the future, and yeah, like I still will be doing these win streaks here. Win streaks are like the main content right here. This is the main juice. But I've also been thinking of potential members content as well. Now, I don't know what the views are going to be like when I get back, because at the moment, as of recording this, I'm like, you know, way behind from when you'll be seeing this, way in the past. So, hopefully by now we'll have hit 500 subscribers. I've no idea. I'd guess so. Probably. I don't know. Which means I will probably be able to make members content, which is something I'm definitely interested in. I actually, funny enough, I joined the Yogscast and their members content just to kind of see what it's like, and plus I thought it was kind of like a safe choice anyway, because I really like the Yogscast. They're like my absolute favorite content creators of all time. I've watched so much Yogscast stuff, it is just actually ridiculous. So yeah, I subscribed to them, and it opened my eyes kind of to members content, like extra behind the scenes stuff. I don't know, just everything really. Ooh, you know what? I think we will. Although that kind of put the heart at a disadvantage. I think we'll go for it anyway. We'll go for a Judicious Shadow run. In that case, I want to wait before picking that up. And I've got to find some way to take myself out We have enough bombs for it, so we should be okay. Okay. Let's think about this. I would like to take the battery. I think that's the option here. That's the right choice. Because if we get, like, a library with, like, the Satanic Bible, that's, like, infinite hearts right there. Let's see. I think there's a secret room down there. I am going to take myself out right here as well with the same bomb. There you go. So now we've got 2 soul hearts. Now we've got 3. So we are Dark Judas now, which is a different character altogether. But that still counts for the streak, because the whole idea is that the streak only dies if I completely run out of health and we see the game over screen. So turning into Dark Judas does count for the Eden streak, because I started as Eden. Anyway, let's move on to the next floor. I thought that was quite an economical use of the bomb there. But yeah, I'm thinking kind of for the members content stuff. Ooh, what a rough room that was. Potentially, first of all, early access to videos is kind of what I'm thinking of, like these videos right here. So like, it only... Oh, that's really good, actually. You are going to have to start tap shooting instead of holding the button down. So yeah. But yeah, early access to videos is what I'm thinking of. And as well, I'm kind of thinking maybe like viewer or member suggested runs as well. So like starting with this character with this item could be an option as well. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I don't know. It could work. It could be alright. I don't even know. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. So the cool thing about number 2 is that if you use it properly, it is infinite bombs. You never have to use an actual bomb again, because you can just do that. So the way that this item works is there's almost like a hidden timer. You know, like the little charge bar. It's like that, only there isn't a charge bar. And it's the same length as, I believe, Brimstone, sort of thing. Like base game default Brimstone sort of thing. It's like that. And the easiest way to explain it is it'll place a bomb when you hold the button down. So like, let's say I don't hold the button down, I just tap shoot. That will never spawn a bomb. But if you hold the button down, it'll spawn a bomb. So like, when I first encountered this item, I hated it. I thought this was an awful, dreadful item, and I thought, I'm never ever taking this again. But as soon as I learned the trick about holding to shoot, this became like, it completely changed my mind about this item altogether. Instead of saying, I hate this item, it's the worst, I then kind of went, wow, this is actually really handy and really great, and it's going to be an incredible item. And it is. And of course, you can just spawn bombs when you want as well. So it's like, you can spawn them on command, really. Of course, you're going to have a couple of seconds leeway either way, but still great. Okay. So down to 2 hearts again. But we should be okay. Not much on this floor. Okay, there we go. What you got? Ooh, I kind of want both of these. I want both. So what I'll do is we'll take both of them. The soul heart, I meant to do that, and also the blanket. Very nice. Very cool indeed. And let's move on. Let's try for a top secret here. Okay, one's not there. So you see, like, with this item, you can test every single possible location for secret rooms and ultra secret rooms or whatever. Not ultra, but you know what I mean? Where else could it be? Only other place I could think is here, but we've already checked there. Oh, I know. It's to the left of the L room. It is in this really awkward, horrible spot that I can't work out where it is. There. There you go. And it's unusable anyway, but at least we checked. At least we now know. Alright, let's move on. Okay. Got this Chungus. Oh, look at that perfect bomb! Oh, that was amazing. So take those two. And what's in our devil room? Honestly, no. Just no. I'm not interested, game. Nope. Can do better than that. Let's see. I think we just go. I'm not really interested in the challenge room. Nah, let's just go. I should have done it, really, for completionist's sake. Could have given me advantage, but oh well. Okay. Well, all of these are free. So the cool thing about Dark Judas is you get a massive damage up, and that's kind of the main reason why you would ever take Dark Judas. Become Dark Judas. He's got a big damage multiplier compared to Eden. So as you can see, we've got 7 damage, and we haven't even picked up a damage up item. That's just the multiplier that you get from it, alongside just the regular Eden damage we had. Got to kind of be patient with this room. Oh, I killed one there. There we go. Alright, onward. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts with members content, really. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but we'll get there when we get there. Could he? I don't even know if it's possible to do like a members only live stream. I don't know if that's possible. Is it possible? Probably. But that could be cool. We could like, I could just chill and play some, you know, a generic run or whatever on live stream. Could do a question and answers thing, members only. I don't know. We'll see. The realm of possibility is massive. This is a cool item. Gnawed leaf. So it allows you to stand still, and as long as you're completely still, you see that little poof there? That means that I am completely invincible, as and when I stand perfectly still. Only if you're standing perfectly still, though. As soon as you start moving, it's over. It's all ogre. So, yeah. Certain items will basically mean you can, like, pretty much, like, have free rooms. All you have to do is just stand perfectly still and the rooms will just auto-clear. Very specific items, though. It's not easy to find those on the same run. I don't know if there's, like, a lesser chance of finding them. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Wooden spoon is good. What we got in here? Honestly, nah. I value my health more than Ghost Baby, I think, at the moment. It's not bad, but I kind of want something more than Ghost Baby, you know? If it was Demon Baby, I probably would have taken it. But Ghost Baby, no. Because Demon Baby is one of those... let's see if we can do the thing. I need to kill the big one first. Ow. Ah, dang it. So yeah, if you kill the big one first and the little one last, you've got a chance of getting the Eternal D6. And we didn't do that. And we took more damage because of it. So that's just great. Because we have infinite bombs, we can test every single mushroom. Which I will do 100%. Secret rooms. Hey, nice. Ooh, Dad's ring. Interesting. In fact, that's really interesting. Huh. So Dad's ring, whenever an enemy walks within this little ring of ours, enemies will be completely frozen still. So if we were to get some sort of item that spins around us and damages stuff around us, like I don't know, cube of meat or something, that could be massive. We could do crazy stuff with that. Because it would freeze all the enemies around us, any enemy that stood next to me, and then the cube of meat could just do damage to them. So we could turn into a human blender. Possible. Just requires the right items, really. They're never guaranteed. I feel that I'm taking too much damage this run as well at the moment, so you've got to be very careful. Hopefully there's another soul heart in the shop. Or we run into like a library. That would also be great. See how useful unlimited bombs is? It's just so overpowered. There's just so much you can do with it. If I didn't have it, we would be limited on bombs right now. We wouldn't have any. It's so good. Okay, this is kind of a dangerous room. Not a big fan with this. Turned out okay though. Ugh. Yuck. What a disgusting room. So disgusting. I'll buy that though. Okay, not worth. Alright then, let's move on. Nothing else here. I have to know. We've got to find our top secret room. Probably here. Okay, well, I will test every single possible location it could be. Because why not? There's no reason not to. Well, this is free anyway. So I might as well get this. So what about here? Believe me, I will test every possible location. Almost walked into the spike there. Right, it has to be here then. There's no other place it could be. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a health up. Sure. And with that, let's move on. Good floor. I'm now very glad that I decided to check all the secret rooms for that health up. Whoa, almost walked straight into that. Ow. Now, I mean, you could, if you really, really wanted to, if you were that desperate, blow up every single rock on the floor in order to find, like, a crawl space or a trapdoor or something, which could potentially help you out. If I wasn't recording this and I was desperate, then sure, maybe. Sure, why not? But, you know, it's a video, and I can't spend too much time. I wouldn't say too much time, it's not like a huge deal, I'm not limited on time or anything, but I want to make it somewhat entertaining, you know? Even if it's just a little bit. I can't sit around all day just blowing up every single rock. So now I am going to blow up all these skulls. That's why you do it. Right there. Perfect example. Well, that blew that up for me anyway. I have a feeling it's here. Regular secret room. Look at that. Right next to me. Frozen. Ow. So yeah, we just gotta hope that we get like a proper familiar like Cuban meat. And then we should be set for an invincible build. I don't think I would properly like use an invincible build. I have demonstrated it in the past. We have had it before. In a past streak. In a previous life. But yeah. Use a regular bomb for that one. I don't have all day. Nice. Latch key. And this... not really. We're not really going to get much use. I mean, to be honest, this is more useful. This is going to do more than the Child's Heart will. Because the Child's Heart just spawns more red hearts. And what am I going to use with red hearts? We can't even have red hearts as this character. So... it's more useful than that. This has got to be something. I'm suspicious of this room. Yeah, there you go. Nah. Well, we found the top secret room before the regular one, so that's a thing. Here? Yeah, there you go. Ooh, look at that. Mini mush. Very fancy. A little bit of speed, a little bit of range. Nice. It's not... I mean, out of all of the ones I would have preferred, I would prefer the other mushroom. That would give us a colossal damage increase. Speaking of, this is a big damage. Right here. So, it's a luck-based tier effect, which will spawn teeth every now and then. And teeth do a bunch of extra damage. I can't remember exactly how many times, but it's times your current damage by a bit. At least, I'd say at least 3. Roughly 3 times your damage each tooth. I don't really remember. And the higher your luck stat, the more teeth you will get. And seeing as we're doing 7 damage and we have a damage multiplier on, it's gonna be pretty spicy. So before we do the boss, we're just gonna clear out the rest of the floor, because, you know, we might find a library with the one and only Satanic Bible or Book of Revelations or something, which is all extra health books, and with car battery that would be huge. Okay, all this money with nothing to spend it on. And then, of course, whenever I... Wow, golden bomb anyway. Okay, infinite bombs for the floor. Strange room. Can't say I've seen this one before. Almost 2,000 hours in. What am I at? Like 1.8? Okay, something like that. I don't know. About 1.8. Okay, yeah, let's just move on. Nothing else to explore on this floor. Got everything we can. So, onward. So in order to reset the bomb thing, you just kind of let go and then shoot again. Like that. Let go, hold. Because if you don't, it won't spawn another bomb. So you gotta kind of let go and then hold it again. I will take this. That is a luck up, which is really good. I have Belial. I reckon we can do it. We can do that. And let's go. So the Eye of Belial, when a tear passes through an enemy, and it gives you the ability for tears to pass through anyway, rendering the first item we have completely pointless. It'll increase the damage with the glowing tear that you see coming out the other side. So it's basically extra pass-through damage, is the easiest way to put it. Hermit, Haggy, the World. I'm gonna do Hermit. Hermit the Frog. Okay. I don't really have a use for this. I think we'll just re-roll it. Chaos. Yeah, go on then. I can get down with a bit of chaos. What else you got, shop? Nah. Oh, Boogie Tears. I'll take that. Free flight and yeah, shots that go through rocks and stuff, sure. Also lagged a little bit there, I don't know if you saw that. Ooh. Game. The Pact. This is great, Distant Admiration. This is literally an AFK build now. Distant Admiration is exactly that sort of item. Because it spins around us really slowly. That's perfect for an AFK build. Let's see what else we get in here. I saw something that was good, but it got re-rolled. That's fine. So what I mean by AFK build is this. Do you see that? I'm not taking any damage. The reason why this boss isn't frozen is because it's a boss, and after a certain amount of time, bosses unfreeze. But regular enemies, I could just stand still. And they would just crumble like this. There you go. Nice and easy. So if you ever get into such trouble where we've got like no health left, I will be using that. But I'm gonna not use that. Unless we get into a situation where there's... Wow. A Nachi Sci-Fly as well? What is this Christmas Day? What is this? Oh my goodness, look at my eyes. I just realised my eyes are tears. You see that? I've never noticed that before. The eye texture for this character is just red tears. Never noticed that before. Oh no, I'm struggling with this boss. What should I do? I can just stand still, but I'm not going to, because where's the fun in that? So we picked up a lot of items, and I didn't really explain any of them, because everything was going so fast. The Chaos will make it so that all of the item room items are kind of shuffled around. So you could get a devil room from your shop, a shop from a devil room, an angel room from a devil room. Who knows? It's all shuffled around and mixed and matched and messed up. Which is kind of why we've gotten a couple of devil room items from our shop. So Boogateers will stick to enemies. Wow. I'd rather take that. They will stick to enemies and deal damage over time, which is always great. There we go. What else? Nothing really of interest. I think we've got, I've explained most of it. Nah. This item ruins lives. I've had that ruin my runs one too many times. So no, I refuse. Wow. That knocked it away. Knocked me away. Bow, 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 bow. Bit of Breaking Benjamin there. One of the classics. Speaking of music, I've been listening to this band lately called Icarus the Owl, and oh my god, that stuff is so good. The easiest way I can explain their music is math rock if you grew up in the Midwest of America. So like sneaking out at night, going to the local barn and causing trouble, and you know, growing up as a kid in America, in Oregon or whatever, and riding your bike down the local, I don't know. That's sort of vibe I get from it, and it's great, very very good. So definitely check out Icarus the Owl. But it's so disappointing. I don't even know if I've talked about them before. I probably have, but they're not even making music anymore. They've just sort of disappeared. Last made stuff in 2017, and I desperately want to see more stuff of theirs because they make really good music. Where am I going? I'm completely lost at the moment. I'm doing the follow the left wall trick in order to go through this floor. We've got enough money for that now, which is another damage up, so I might as well take it. There we go. Alright, here we go. Very nice. And we take the Polaroid and we go down to the next floor. So the Polaroid is actually incredible for Dark Judas, because the way the Polaroid works is if you only have soul hearts, you will get a few seconds of invincibility whenever you get hit. So naturally, because we only have soul hearts or black hearts as health, we cannot get red hearts. Yeah, we're always going to have that active. So that's just great. Although, of course, from this floor onward, all the enemies will do 1 full heart of damage rather than half of a heart. So, a little bit more deadly now, but we should be fine. I played these set of floors enough to be more comfortable with the enemies here. There's a couple of enemies that I don't like on these floors, though. The eyes are annoying. But it's mainly those little dark red diglets who go down and pop up all over the place. Really annoying. Those things. I hate these. One of the worst. Especially in like a big floor. Wow. So this is the Abyss. I don't think I want the Abyss. Let's just roll. Wow. Rubber cement. All my tears now bounce. So that bouncing ball is now completely irrelevant. Don't need that. What are you? Yeah, sure. It's a little damage up. Reverse moon, sure. Oh. You know I have to. Rainbow fruitcake. Didn't we get rainbow fruitcake fairly recently as well? I can't remember. I'm fairly certain we did. It's been a few days since the last recorded. So that gives us random effects with our tears anyway. So that's always fun. What we got in here? Yeah, you know, I think we're good this run. I think we're okay. The only thing I would say that's bad about Rainbow Fruitcake is the random explosion element of it. You can get random explosions which will mess you up. Especially if you're at low health. So, yeah, just be careful if you're taking it. Only take it if you've got a lot of health. Otherwise, definitely do not take it. Out. Easy. Look at that. I do not want this. That is poo-poo. Oh. You know what? I think that's worth it. You know? Just a casual plus 17 damage to what we already have, you know? I think that's kind of worth it. It's a bit of Sacred Heart, you know? Chaos Deniers in shambles right now. Chaos Deniers. You silly, silly sausages. The Chaos Deniers are not going to be sleeping well tonight. Sacred Heart, very, very good item. Gives you permanent homing, gives you big damage up, and gives you flight, I'm pretty sure. It's just great. It's very, very strong. And let's move on. So yeah, it's just overall very good. It's one of those items that when you see it, when people see that item, they go, they just like massively react when they see Sacred Heart. But me, I aim higher than Sacred Heart. Personally, I go, if I see, oh, what's it called? Glitched Crown. That's the one item I always go, I'm shocked to find. because it's very rare, only in secret rooms. It is actually possible for us now to find it randomly just anywhere because of chaos. I have no idea where our secret room would be. Should probably try and find it anyway. Probably here to the right, actually. Yoink. Yeah. Interesting. A golden trinket, but I have no use for that. I don't know how that would work. Basically, that trinket removes spikes permanently. Succubus. Oh, we have the ultimate AFK build now. That's like the best AFK builder right there, Succubus. Out of all the possible items you can get, that is the best. We now can literally sit still, and that thing will DVD menu all across the screen and deal damage to everything. We could take out entire bosses with just that build. Tis good. Tis a good day. Still have the infinite bombs, so we've got to remember. Tap shooting is definitely the way. We could do delirium, honestly. Like, we're strong enough. If worse comes to worse, we could just DVD menu our way to victory. But we gotta do cathedral and chest anyway. That's the proper direction of the streak. So that takes priority. But if it shows up afterwards, sure, I'll do it. That's kind of how I do it. Like, yes, we could go there now, but it's not the chest, and the goal is the chest. And not just to complete the game in a different route. But if we've already done our goal, then sure. Oh my god, I remember what the last run was. It the last run? I can't remember. I think it was the last run when we had those like crazy spinning tiers that spun around and just took like 40 minutes just to land. And they gradually got bigger and bigger. I think that was the last run, if I'm not mistaken. Can't really remember. It's been a while. Let's move on. I could have explored more of the floor, but yeah. Right, what we got? No. 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 This is probably the best item here, and it's not bad, but honestly I'd rather something else. Take you. Take you. I'll just take you. And you. Joker. Get Krampus. Wow, Jacob's Ladder? Sure. Or the Stairway. Not Jacob's Ladder. I see a ladder and I instantly think that's Jacob's Ladder. But it's not. Because it's not, I mean, it's just not called that.
The moon.
Oh hey, look at that. Got a random greed. It's not very common. Stairway is not going to have any effect for us right now. It is literally useless. We cannot get it. Unless we get the chance to go to Delirium. could get a use out of it. But really, there's no use for us apart from that. Basically, in the first room of the floor, when you first appear, there'll be a stairway. If you don't go up to it, it will not appear again. So it's only when you spawn in on the first time of a floor. If you leave and come back in, that's it. Wow, another Joker card. Just setting me up for Delirium, isn't it? Yeah, let's explore the rest of the floor before we do all this. I think I might do the AFK strategy, just to kind of show you, for those who don't know. We'll do it for the final boss. Perthro's good. Tis a reroll. We're strong enough to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot. The succubus damage boost as well also damages you while you're in the aura, so we're now just casually at 50 damage while we're in there. So that's cool. I think 50 damage is quite a lot. It'll do. Speaking of, they announced a Shrek 5. We're getting Shrek 5. I can't believe it. Actually incredible. It is officially announced. I've seen every Shrek at the cinemas. I think. I remember 2. 2 I've probably seen the most, but I don't think I saw Shrek 1 at the cinema. I remember seeing it many times on video. VHS tapes. What? Not shooting. Not doing it. I'm DVD menuing my way to victory. I'm still. You cannot hurt me, but you are frozen. Kind of. Look at that. Can't hurt me. Easy. The run completed itself. And that is the joys of Nordleaf with Succubus. And, you know, Distant Aberration is doing great as well. Sci-Fi is doing amazing as well. So yeah. That's going to be all for now. Thanks for watching. Delirium Portal didn't open up, unfortunately, this time. But that's fine. I'll have plenty more opportunities in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. And yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Binding of Isaac Eden Streaks. And that's about it. So yeah, I'll see you next time. A goodbye. Yoink.